What's up, traders? One trade today in IOVA using the pop and drop strategy. We did take one pre-market trade, which was also a paper trade and sprint, just playing around with that one, and it ended up not working out, so that's a good thing. So let's get to it. Quick reminder, guys, 200 sub giveaway, links down in the description. If you're interested in a free week of the Team ISW package, don't forget to watch the video, and all the details are over there. Here's the trade from today. I'm gonna look for this thing to pop over 16. It's already pretty extended here, but I don't want to chase it. Doesn't appear like she wants to be done. I feel like she would, okay. As I say that, she starts to drop a little bit more. So this might be a miss for us, but kind of pulled this up a smidge too late. It was right off the scanners you saw. Plus we're kind of paying attention to sprint. That is a paper trade, but you know, we try to take those seriously. We're obviously not taking it seriously right now because it's right near where we would have stopped out. I think 85 is where I had it as a stop, which it didn't seem to have got there yet. All right, so IOVA actually looks like she's climbing again, so we're still going to look for the 16 pop as kind of a fake. See if she'll get the 16 pop and then kind of come back down. A little bit of a slower trade, but she's been making us money. Oh, here we go, 16 pop. See if we can get that bid up. All right, we're going to take a starter here. Just 100 shares. Well, I obviously look to add around 1650 if she wants to get there. All right, 1650 we're going to add here. Looks like she was stalling. And boom. All right, right back down. Seeing if we can get under 16. We'll take half off. Really need to stop being greedy with these $half, whole dollar breaks. I should have taken half there when I had the opportunity. All right, looks like we're going to get a second chance. See if that ask will come down. All right, we're going to take it here. We took half. We're back down to our original 100 shares. Nice. All right. See if we can get down towards VWAP. All right, we're going to look to take half here. All right, we're going to take it here. Just kind of feels like she's stalling. We don't want this thing to shoot up against us. She hasn't really given us the sloppy seconds yet, so we'll probably look to get out and then get back in for sloppy seconds here. All right, she's squeezing against us here. All right, we're going to take it. Once we got above VWAP, we don't want a chance of squeezing up too much. All right, traders, so as you can see, that was my trade on the IOVA. So real quick, we'll just go through it. Scanner popped it up, was saying, hey, look at me. So we went and looked at it. It was right here hovering under 16. We've kind of felt a little bit late to the party. She actually dropped down to about like 16 or 1570, or like in the 70s or 80s. So it was like the high 70s. And we had thought we kind of missed the trade. So we didn't really want to FOMO in. We kind of waited to see if she'd give us that 16 pop, which she did. Looked like she was kind of getting smashed down right on top of 16. So we jumped in. And sure enough, she decided to keep on going, and it was nice and quick, just like we liked it. If we are going to get a move up towards 1650, this is how we want to see it. We want to see it all at once. So we took our ad right away, and I mean, almost immediately she dropped back down. We actually missed taking our half off at first, which was a bad thing. I think I even mentioned it in the video. I got a little bit greedy again, and you saw her pop up against us. And luckily, she came right back down instead of deciding to run. Thankfully, this was a really quick move, so it was really weak. And we got the move back down. We didn't fail to not take it the second time, so we took it. She dropped down, gave us that 16 flush. We took another half off, so we were left with 50 shares. And we were seeing if we could get under VWAP, which we did. And I didn't want to let it come back up again above VWAP because we knew that this move was going to happen, and whether she decides to continue up after such a big pullback. or go down, which she did, is completely up to her. So we didn't want to chance that, so we took the last 50 shares there. And we were kind of looking to get the sloppy seconds, but this kind of happened really fast, and it just didn't really give us the opportunity. We were looking for more of a move like this, where she kind of, came back up and kind of steadied out a little bit and then fell over, not just up and then back down. Sometimes those are hard to get because they're a little bit unpredictable, and you don't really know if it's going to keep squeezing, and then the spread wasn't that great. So that was the IOVA trade. Just to look at Sprint real quick, I pulled up the float on Sprint, and I had known about the previous news with them trying to merge with T-Mobile. So when I saw this thing kind of taking off in the pre-market, I immediately said I would never really trade this. But I took the trade for practice. Like, what if it wasn't something I knew about, I didn't know about the news, and I just jumped into something like this, and it kind of started doing exactly what it did. How would I manage the trade? And I actually think I managed it fairly well. Just because you get these moves, and even if it's like a buyout at say $9, you're still going to get like some pullbacks along the way. Obviously, everyone would say, well, why didn't you just long the stock? And it's obviously, we already know that answer as far as I go. But we were just looking for these pullbacks. We took our shares off in case you decided to run again. We actually did this. And the reason we added here, this was literally like seconds before 9 o'clock. I just assumed we had like a decent little descending triangle that looked to be forming here. And I figured at 9 o'clock, all the people that were in down here at like $6, a little bit over $6 from yesterday, they would be looking to kind of sell off, all the Robinhood accounts, all them people that, can start trading at 9 o'clock. So I was really looking for a big flush here. So we actually doubled our position here, and she kind of did the opposite. She decided to run against this. And so we were kind of holding these shares, and we decided to take the half off when she finally kind of came down and gave us the opportunity. And we kind of set a stop loss, just kind of based off of where we felt comfortable above VWAP here. We wanted to see if it would fake out right here, which she started to, but then she touched VWAP and started going up again. So we decided to just go ahead and cut it. On paper, it wasn't like a horrible loss after it was $65 loss after commissions, $89.42. So within our max daily loss. And it obviously would have wiped out our win on IOVA. But thankfully, a $4 billion float and playing it pre-market, knowing that it had good news, was just something I was kind of messing around with. So, but it was me trying to practice, and that's what I got out of it. I got practice, and I probably would have looked to just get out of this whole position somewhere in here, knowing that she probably wasn't going to come down just based off of the news and et cetera. But I don't like to trade the news. I like to trade the price action. But as you can see, even if you are just trading the price action here, this one obviously would have been a failure trade. And there's actually another one going on right now, which is DFRG. Same type of deal. Came up to here, 540, let's see, like 546, and it looked like she was coming back down. It was a big fake out, and then she squeezed up and halted at 577. And then when she reopened, she went all the way up to 654. So, and as you can see, she's just hanging out up here. So if anyone that kind of got in right here looking for this, quick little pop to come back down, thinking it was a pump and dump, and then they got squeezed really hard, and they're just kind of chilling in here. So they don't always work, guys, but that's why sizing and risk management is very important. And that's all I got for you today. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate the support as always. Don't forget about the 200 sub giveaway. Link will be down in the description. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Questions and comments down below. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace.